Okay. What is up, everybody? My name is Jack Quinn, and this is a good one. It's a doozy. It is a doozy. Intermission for the Vancouver Canucks at it's currently in Edmonton, but it's the Vancouver Canucks versus the Vegas Golden Knights. Game 7, elimination game. The winner goes on to face the Dallas Stars in the Western Conference Final in the NHL Stanley Cup playoffs. And right now, as it stands, Vancouver will be having a power play starting the third period with a minute left after Ryan Reeves got a game misconduct and a 5-minute major for a chip, since been ejected from the game permanently from the game misconduct. And the Canucks currently stand on a 5-minute major with 30 left in the power play. But so far, my reactions to the game have been pretty good. There's been quite a few saves. Thatcher Demko still standing on his head, providing great saves and keeping the Canucks in the game. Same with Robin Lehner after robbing I think it was Tanev. On one shot. It was a breakaway 2-on-1, and Leonard absolutely robbed Tanev. I can't remember if it was Tanev or it was someone else, but absolutely robbed someone on a 2-on-1 breakaway. And then Thatcher Demko diving in the crease to keep the puck out from crossing the line. There have been some good saves all around from both goaltenders. As we know, I'm a huge San Jose Sharks fan. I cannot stand the Golden Knights with a passion, even though I've got a Knights little poster there, but that is because of the 1 October shooting, because I live in Vegas, and it's just something to kind of put it up as memorial to the 1 October shooting. But my throat is sore from screaming and laughing and yelling at the TV due to the reaction from Vegas getting another 5-minute major in Game 7 for the second year in a row, as well as just like yelling from the amount of saves that have been made by Thatcher Demko to keep the game tied at 0 as we go into the third period. I don't want this game to go to overtime. I want Vancouver to win. And a lot of Knights fans are already blaming the refs on this one, saying that Tyler Mott dived when clearly he didn't. He didn't technically dive. But it is what it is. You can't take away from the fact that it was a hit to the head. If you don't believe me, go in and later on today and look for Vegas receives 5-minute major Game 7 Stanley Cup playoffs 2020, and look at the hit from Reeves, and you will see it was a hit to the head. Reeves wasn't even going to play for the puck and make a play for the puck. He went up straight up, used his shoulder into the face, into the head area of Tyler Mott, and Mott went down, obviously in pain and injured from the hit. And Reeves, typical Reeves, saying he didn't do anything when clearly he did, was ejected from the game, and the Knights received a 5-minute major for the second consecutive year in a row in a Game 7. Reeves obviously leaving the ice, breaking his stick, pissed because he didn't do anything wrong when he clearly did. Knights fans are blaming the refs and blaming Mott on the dive when they can go and fucking kiss my ass. But, yeah. So that's that. Overall, the game has been absolutely amazing. Dallas Stars ended up winning their Game 7 in overtime. It was Kiviranta scoring a hat trick and scoring the 5th goal of the game in overtime for the Stars, as it was a 4-4 tie going into overtime, and obviously the Stars winning 5-4 in overtime. Obviously, Kiviranta getting his first career hat trick in the playoffs and the first career Game 7 hat trick. So obviously that Tampa Bay is awaiting the winner of the Islanders-Flyers series on who they will face in the Eastern Conference. I honestly want the Flyers to win because Justin Braun is on the team as well as Oscar Lindblom. It would just be a great story for them as Oscar Lindblom came back actually yesterday and played with the Flyers and had some good opportunities. But that was his first game back after being diagnosed with bone cancer. And so I obviously, a lot of us, except for Islanders fans, want the Flyers to go on and beat the Isles and face Tampa in the Eastern Conference. I still think Tampa is going to get to the Stanley Cup Finals. At this rate, it's their cup to lose at this point. They've been dominant. They've been doing well in the playoffs. But I honestly want Vancouver to win this game and knock Vegas out for the third. This will be knocked out of the playoffs. But the third straight year that they will not win the Stanley Cup. I want that to happen. I honestly want that to happen. I am restraining myself from chucking on my Tomas Hertl shirt or jersey because, why in the hell not, even though the Sharks never made the playoffs because they sucked this year. But this is the second time that they've missed the playoffs and the fifth time in their 32-year history. So that's not bad. And the last time we missed the playoffs, we ended up going to the Stanley Cup Final. So don't know what to tell you there, but obviously game so far has been outstanding. The Canucks have come out fast, strong throughout the game. The Knights came out fast and played hard and were throwing their bodies on the ice, which then again, it's typical Knights. They can't really score much. Their top goal scorer had 32 goals this year, while other teams had two players reach almost 40, almost 45. I think Ovechkin almost hit 50 this year. 5 goals, where a lot of other teams had 5 30-plus goal scorers last year. So the Knights obviously aren't very offensive heavy, as their team is mainly filled with second, third, fourth liners due to the expansion draft. But they are somehow managed to be staying alive in this game thanks to Robin Lehner with a couple of great saves by him. The Canucks have been able to stay in the game due to Thatcher Demko, as Jacob Markstrom has been out for the last couple games, or has been labeled unfit to play. But all in all, the game has been great. Ryan Reeves finally got what he deserved. That is my reaction to the game. And all the Knights fans that want to say that it wasn't a hit to the head, that the refs are throwing the game away to the Canucks again, or it was a dive, you all can kiss my ass because you clearly don't know hockey and you clearly don't know a dirty hit when you see one, because that's all you guys know is dirty hits. And when you finally get called on it, you bitch and whine. So you all can kiss my ass and take this. So that's my reactions to the game. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video or live stream, depending on what I do. So thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys later.